I'll tell you guys, being on TikTok or being on a platform like this where I'm talking to my phone is very strange to me, but there is this nagging feeling within inside of me that's like, you have to do this. Because sitting alone in this room, nobody's ever going to come knocking on the door to talk to me. Nobody's ever going to say, hey, come do a speech for us. And nobody's ever going to say, what's your story, if nobody knows I exist. And so I've been getting this kind of internal messaging about, here's what you have to do. You have to be vulnerable enough to put yourself out there. You have to show up as yourself so that people can see who you are. And you have to really be willing to give and put yourself out there, which is something that's very hard for me. I love talking to people about what I believe or how I feel or what my story is. I'm not shy about those things, but I have been limiting myself on the audience that I'm willing to reach because I'm so afraid that when I do this thing and I come to everybody out here and I say, hey, it's me, I'm Jessica, I honestly have this internal voice that says that's not safe. What's going to happen is they're going to take every word you say and they're going to turn around and they're going to use it against you and they're going to, it's like I think I'm running for the presidency and I'm going to be interrogated, or maybe not interrogated, but like vetted. Vetted's the right word. I'm going to be vetted and they're going to find all my deep, dark secrets, which I really don't have any. So I have this whole, I need to remain safe and quiet story happening in my head that's completely unrealistic. And so it's just funny to me as I'm starting to do the journaling. I used to think that it was like, why? I'm already talking to myself in my head. Why do I need to put it on paper? But even now, as I have it open in front of me and flipping through it, I see the value, right? So it's awesome to be able to go back and be like, oh yeah, I can see my thought process. I can see the things that are changing. It's literally keeping a memory. I paused there for a second because my memory is losing it. So obviously it makes sense to journal, right? I just have like an aha moment in my head. So I don't know. This is fun. I sometimes get on TikTok to do a quick hello or give some great wisdom or whatever I'm trying to do that day. And I don't feel like myself because I feel like I'm performing. And it's okay to be out there as a performer, but I want to be very authentic. What I'm finding now is I'm talking to my phone in a room by myself with nobody around me, is that this is the natural me. This is the me that you're going to get when you come in for a session, or if I'm talking to you in the car, or, if I'm just sharing life experience with one of my friends or my kids or something like that. This is the me that's authentic. But when there's a camera in my face for a quick 10-second video, I feel like it's got to be something different. And so I'm currently recording this just to get myself more comfortable and to try and weed out this other persona that I feel has to be out there when I do a TikTok. I enjoy being goofy, don't get me wrong. Like, I enjoy being completely... My daughter calls me unhinged. I love being unhinged. I love saying the things that people think you're not supposed to say out loud. Like, as long as they're not, I'm not in a mean and derogatory type of way, but more of a, like, I don't know, call a spade a spade. Like, why wouldn't you? I don't want to be censored in that kind of term. I will be me, but I find it interesting how many times I try to be extra goofy or try to be super likable when in all reality, like, me is just a person sitting in this room. I feel like this is the person who is more relatable and who is actually the authentic me. So that's been fun. That was a lot of rambling.